What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Got an NFL fact here for you that I think you're all going to enjoy. The New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins, coming off of a couple of tough losses in Week 1, were both looking for a get-right game in Week 2. And although the Dolphins did way better this week than they did last week, the Patriots were the ones who got better. The Dolphins just a foot out of coming out on top. Oof. Close, but as they say, no cigar. But with that said, they both also combined to make some NFL history this week, so let's go hard in the Hard Rock paint and see what these two got accomplished on Sunday. The Patriots and the Dolphins in the fourth quarter both returned to form in this game, or rather, formed a return in this game, on back-to-back plays nonetheless, coming away with first a punt return for a touchdown. The Dolphins' Malik coming away with a 74-yard house call. But not to be outdone, on the ensuing kickoff, Patriots' own Antonio Gibson decided to match that offer with a return of his own, gliding his way down the field, housing said kick from 90 yards out. These dual return to sender plays being only the second time in NFL history that a punt return for a touchdown was followed up by a kickoff return for a touchdown. The only other time that this happened was way back in 1992, when the do-it-all back Brian Mitchell for the then Washington Redskins tossed the ball over to would-be return ace Desmond Howard, who was able to run it all the way home 55 yards for the score. That coming, obviously, before they had to kick off to the legendary primetime Deion Sanders, who, without much hesitation, fielded the kick and soon flashed across the screen, speeding past the pursuing coverage team, none of which laid as much as a finger on him as he went all the way for 6, oddly waiting to celebrate until after he scored. The Patriots and Dolphins are also the first two teams to have any such special teams returns back-to-back since the New England Patriots again returned a 95-yard kickoff for a touchdown brought back by one Ellis Hobbs against the then Oakland Raiders, who just a play previously saw Justin Miller return their own kickoff all the way back 91 yards to get across the goal line himself. So there you go, both special teams units going all out for this one in their bid to get back to even. Well, at least the return teams going out swinging, trading uppercut for uppercut, with the Patriots ultimately coming out as the victorious ones, and in doing so, doing something that hasn't been seen in the NFL in 33 and 17 years respectively. And that's just awesome. And hey, with the season just having kicked off, why don't you score by using SeatGeek, a proud sponsor of SVTV and the world's best ticketing app and website. With their state-of-the-art seating chart, you won't have to punt on the opportunity to have yourself a great time at nearly any event you want to go witness in person. And to return the favor, just use code SVTV for $20 off your first ticket purchase, and don't you miss out on watching something worth seeing anymore. Alright, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one, and peace out.
Tell us about taking it to the house, man. You did.
I need to start talking to myself a little bit more. I was talking to myself before the play, like, make a play right here, AG, and you know, I asked and receive. So after every touchdown they get, man, like, let's make this the play. Let's make this the play. Let's respond right here. So that was the same thing. The message got relayed throughout every kickoff return, and that was the one. We said it takes one play. Let's make a play right here. Why not this one? And it was that one. Make a play. They just made one, and I was just talking to myself, make a play, AG, make this a play. Go score, AG, and it happened. So, you know, I need to talk to myself a little bit more, like I said.